Hello, everyone. Welcome to Overanalysis episode 4. Um, Ascendancy versus Vanguard Gaming LAN finals. This is the only time we've seen KDB played in LAN finals. It was a complete slam in the way of Ascendancy. They played this map very nicely, especially on offense. Winning like 6-2 offense is great for KD. And we're just going to talk about like what VGG did wrong, what Ascendancy did right, and what both teams can do to improve. So, straight B slam. First of all, 5 people cave. Ballsy play works out for them. Pistol round, all about number advantage because it's just harder to multi-kill. I don't know what the fuck that fight is. Blue 4 there for the refrag, but Tay and Rover both refragging 30. Nice nade there from Gublin. Like, this is the reason why you should stack towards A. I'm actually going to talk about VGG's defense setup. We'll talk about VGG's defense setup here quickly, just because I disagree with it. So we see they have a stack towards B. They only have one player on the actual A site, and I disagree with this. Now, you're probably wondering, oh, why do you disagree with this? You know, their IGL's calling this for a decent reason. I mean, they're stacked towards B, and the Ascendancy is slamming B, so why would you not just have people on B? Foolish. You fool. A is a fucking bull lake to retake. Valley, all the rafters on back site, A long, it fucking sucks to retake. B, a lot more easy. And also B is just a util dump central. So we see here, on the retake for B, they get a util kill because it's so easy to just utility backside and bubble. This is why whenever anyone's setting up a key defense, they should stack A, because you don't want to have to be retaking A. You want to be able to retake B, because B is easier to retake. So here retake comes in, 2 versus 3. Easier to retake, but they have a number disadvantage because of the stack towards B initially. So in this 3 versus 2, Tay kind of acts as first contact. Nice bait. Then we see swing comes from Bambuza. Doesn't matter that Bambuza gets instantly slammed because Rover is there as well. And that's the ball ache of having a numbers disadvantage. So VGG stacked B, Ascendancy slammed the site. Then VGG are in a number disadvantage retake. They do better to make it closer, but still number disadvantage, which is so annoying for a retake. Default comes out, round 2. Still VGG stacking towards B. I think this is fundamentally why they struggled on defense. They have Imagine playing in the power position. So whenever I talk about key D defense, where Imagine is right now is the power position. The way to play key D attack is to control bridge, because for key D, you need to be able to rotate quickly to get people off of sight. And I think it's the best way to play attack is to be able to have fast rotations from A to B. And you have that by controlling bridge. Imagine is in the power position because he's the player to deny bridge control. So a lot of pressure is put on Imagine here. And the issue is Imagine's in a weaker position or like a harder position for him to hold. There's more pressure on it because there's less people on A to support Imagine. So Ascendancy are just slowly taking space here. And also, another thing, A is so much easier to creep up on. There's a lot more terrain to hide behind whilst crouch walking up. B, it's very straightforward. There's waves or there's cave. You can be easily spotted by 2 people jiggle peeking. You don't need that many people for info. A is so easy to take space because you can just crouch walk up, and if they're not playing aggressive, see here. Imagine is fucked because he is in such a great position, but if he gets pushed into pond, which he is because of Rover, that means that Tay can now control bridge as well. So you'll see here, Tay now safely moves into bridge. Ascendancy, just like that, because of the ability to take a main so easily by crouch walking out, have got control of this power position bridge and where Rover's standing right now. So now, okay, nice pick from Bambuza. Like, it's a good kill. He won his one-on-one gunfight. I talk a lot about how Ascendancy will sometimes take a lot of one-on-one gunfights when they're doing these crouch walk plays, but it works out in this situation. Ascendancy win this map by loads, but if anyone on Ascendancy is watching this, it's still something for you guys to work on. I don't hate you. I think you guys played well on this map. There's always things to work on. But VGG have way more to work on this map because fuck me, they should not have this many people on B. Anyways, Ascendancy, A site control, bridge control, mid control, basically. Pond stairs is basically mid in my eyes. All they can do, rotate through CT or try and retake mid. Okay. Imagine he's the only reason VGG were in this finals. I swear to you. Him and Frenzy Killer, but mainly Imagine. This player is a fucking godsend. Bamboozle plants a little bit too early, maybe, because his team wasn't there in time to help him. Or, like, Ascendancy was still too far around top pond. Either way. Oh, Imagine just beautiful. Rover, refrags. All good. 3v3, now a 3 versus 2. Why is it a 3 versus 2? Capsy, skate park, moves up into mid. Like, if you imagine they have mid control from Ascendancy and they all shift towards A. Capsy now takes that mid position, denies the mid rotation so that VGG can only now take pond stairs or CT. And they decide to retake on their own. Blue 4 does nicely here to, does nicely here to get Capsy because he knows Capsy's going to be bridge. Now 2 versus 2. But this is why A sucks to retake, because now they have to clear out so many different things. Tate catches Blue off guard. 1v2 now for Tabs. He's for Taz, sorry, not. I think I said Tabs. Messiah of a shot. My God, that was nice. Like, again, I'm being hypercritical here of Ascendancy because they can learn from this, but VGG can also learn from this. The only thing I can say is Rover is just, it's pointless to be crouched here. You don't need to, like, you're crouched to not give away audio. You can just be standing still, but standing up. And the reason why is because you need to be able to swing at full speed. You're crouched here, and I'm going to say, you see here, Rover begins to stand up. Standing up takes about, I don't know, half a second. Half a second lost in the swing timing. That's not why he loses this gunfight. I think Taz just hits a nice headshot because he's on the high ground. But still, I actually don't know. That was... Okay. I'm spending too much time on that one point. But I know he's going to watch this, which is why I'm giving him advice. Anyways, 1v1 now. Taz is kind of fucked here. Tough position. Plant is set up for Tay. Oh, I remember this shit. I was sat behind the fucking devs as well for this. Scanner was so fucked. I don't know why. So Taz is just... Yeah, this is like unwinnable. Not even just like... If Scanner was fine, Tay still would have won that. Anyways, 2-0. Let's have a look. What on God's green earth is VGG doing, you might ask? They're pushing skate park. Why? Because last round didn't work, guys. We failed to retake A. So what do? Let's make A even more retakeable. Let's fully retake it. Let's have no one on A. Ascendancy have a nice just like B push here with a little bit of pressure in mid. They just have A for free. Imagine gets pressured out of that power position. Ascendancy take the power position. NS Capsy. Best shot I've seen from you in my life. Ascendancy now control power position. Whoop-de-doo, VGG pushed skate. They have skate control. You're fucked. This is just the like worst possible area to retake. Like, I'm getting my fucking sheet out for this, bro. To retake this, you either have to go through an area that's completely leaving you completely fucked because you can just be swung in this entire period. An area that's also completely fucked because there's like a million different angles here to clear. Or in here, an area that's also completely fucked because there's a million different angles to be held from. This is why A sucks to retake. So like, okay, nice Gooblin. I don't know where that kill comes from, but nice Gooblin. Okay. VGG taking together, but it's just too fucked. Like, Ascendancy are heavy in Valley. They play this post plant so nicely. I've talked about before Ascendancy not playing post plant correctly. They locked in on this map. They played post plant correctly. Scan is planted for Valley. They have 3 people Valley. VGG is just going to get torn apart if they try and take Valley. Nice head peek from Rover. Okay, shut down. Fine. Capsy goes for refrag. Gets the refrag. Tay gets pick of his own. 2v3. Like, VGG are doing all right on this retake. 2v2. But still, it's just not a fun retake for them. Bambuza shuts down Frenzy Killer, and Goomon just has to worry about infinite angles, infinite locations. It's just too difficult. Like, he's now worrying about Also, oh my god, can I see? Oh, you can't see him on the camera. Play space of the century, son. How do you get away with this on stage? Okay, Bob and Weave. Bob, Weave. Bob. Oh, yep. Double swung by Capsy and Tay and Bambuza. Shut down. 3-0. Okay. Now, VGG, they almost have it. They almost have how defense should be played. They have those two people on A, but they're not controlling the power position, which is top pond stairs. So, oh, actually, this is kind of... Okay, Rover last round realized, hey, they pushed skate park. What do? Let's all set up for it. I don't actually know if that's the plan. Either way, Frenzy Killer and Taz just get collatted by Capsy. Just, they're completely gone. And now it's a 3v5. Like, yeah, when you're doing a play on defense that's like an aggressive play, doing it twice in a row, kind of iffy. It's easy to be read and countered, like what happens here. So now it's a 5v3. Ascendancy have sight. I think Blue 4 might get one. No, okay, gets cleared out. That's like unlucky. So he could get one, but he'd probably be refragged. Anyways, 5v2 retake, Goblin and Imagine. Nice pick, but 2v4 retake is fucked, especially with Tay in mid here, because he can just pinch. Imagine done well, Capsy shut down Goblin. Now 1 versus 3. I think Imagine wins this fight. Okay, nearly does. I don't know what Tay is on to whiff that. But anyways, 2v1, Imagine on 1 HP. Imagine was like the best player on VGG at this LAN, and this is like, I think he makes this pretty close. I lied. This is actually just impossible. He has like 5 seconds before he has to stick, but he's just kind of been put in a shit position. So like, he stops sticking, he now can't win the round because he has no time to defuse. I think Bambuza knifes him. Like, yeah. Nice, bro. So now we see, we're back to, okay. BGG. You're almost there, guys. We're struggling with A, because Ascendancy have taken A lot. But we struggled with B last round because we rushed into skate. So what do? Almost nice. Almost have it. 2 towards B. Great. But they're giving away this power position of top pond stairs. And they're also giving away A. Like, you can see from the minimap in the top left, they just don't have enough map control. This just isn't how you can play defense. It's just not, it's not okay. Like, you're not going to be able to do anything. And it's like, oh, now we'll start playing on site. What? Okay. Anyways. 30 more entries onto site. Gets Goblin. No, never mind. Where does that even... I'm going to ignore that. I don't know what Capsy's just done. Anyways. 4v4. Ascendancy once again have A site. VGG have to retake A. This has not worked for them so far.
4-3 as Reality finds a kill of his own, and that scanner is going to go right down onto that A site, and now it's a 3 versus 4 retake situation with Taz.
3v4 retake, especially on A. Ball ache. My balls are aching. This sucks for them. Nice trade there for Taz. 2v3. I think Frenzy Killer like life rounds this. 1v3. 1v2. 1v1. If Imagine wasn't playing so well, Frenzy Killer would have been MVP for VGG. But he just can't win this again. Bambuza knows he's not on scan because he hears him run off of it, I'd hope. Although it might have been covered by the sand or smoke. Either way, Frenzy fails to kill him here. Bambuza's playing nice ring around the Rosie. Frenzy Killer's got like 5 seconds to actually kill Bambuza. Wastes a bit too much time. Bambuza ring around the Rosie. Nice knife from Bambuza. Once again put into a position where Bambuza can just do whatever the fuck he wants. It's not throwing by whipping out a knife there because Frenzy Killer has no time. Because they're just taking too long to retake, and it's too difficult to retake A. Okay, so now back to a default for Ascendancy. This time, VGG have it figured out. This is a defensive setup. This is what it should look like. Imagine in that power position, controlling pawn stairs, 2 people on A so that the chances of having to retake it are lower. 1 person CT/top waves. Again, very nice. Denying alley, denying waves. And then 1 person on site. This is how I would set up a defense. But I don't like this. Like, okay. You know, I'm going to leave them. I'm not going to have a go at them for having someone rotate off A. It's fine so far. It's fine. Imagine's in a position to deny Tay getting bridge. This is the setup. So we talked about round 2. Imagine in the power position, gets pressured from A main and dies. So that the power, when I say power position, just to clarify for anyone that doesn't listen to me, it's this area here. Okay, that's I think where like the most crucial place is on Keely to control. Anyways, Goblin helping Imagine, denying the crouch walk out of A main to kill Imagine. Nicely done. This is a lot fucking harder for. I think I can't remember for the life of me, but I think VGG should win this round because they have the map control to deny a rotation. Ascendancy are just locked into having to push to push B. Sorry. So this is a nice double up. Imagine playing so nicely here for the position he's in. He's just not doing anything. He's waiting for that little smidget of audio. So Tay, as well, this is a nice little bait. Tay is being baited out by, I think that's blue 4 on pawn stairs. He doesn't know Imagine's there. He's actually got no clue. He just hears blue 4. He hears blue 4 running bottom pawn stairs. So he starts walking up bridge because he's here. This is where blue 4, like, this is where he has a smart, like kind of, this is where I respect him for having this kind of brain. He's running around baiting audio to get Tay to push bridge. Imagine's ready for it. He's going to swing it. This is kind of fucking funny, but Imagine does swing it. He should be jiggling this a little bit more, but he swings it and he gets the kill. Taz dies on cave. From Taz. Wait, no. Gabsy dies on cave from Taz. Smoke banged. Yeah. Nice flash. Taz actually gets value. That's nicely played from Taz. This is why you can afford to retake B. For 1 person on B backside, it's very easy to get value using utility and swings because Taz, utility, swung, gets 2 kills. Now a good retake for VGG, regardless of what's happened around the rest of the map. It's just Bamboozle now in a 1v4. So, nicely done from VGG. They get their first round. Was this Ascendancy's fault for losing this round? No. Kind of. They've been doing the same thing they've been doing for the last 6 rounds. The only reason it failed this round is because VGG began to play the correct defense. They played the defense that doesn't allow for kind of like holes, easy holes to exploit. What happened for Ascendancy? Why did Ascendancy lose this round? Reality. So I talk a lot for Ascendancy about these crouch walk plays. They like it. It's fine. Taking map control quietly is a good idea. Rover on his own gets picked off because he's taken a 1-on-1 gunfight whilst trying to do it. Losing that 1-on-1 gunfight, harder for them. Tay, crouch walks down bridge. What's he doing? Crouch walking on his own to take space. Same thing as Rover. Tay dies. Why? Because VGG played it together. They had Imagine and blue 4 baiting for audio. Imagine then swings off of it. Why does Capsy die? I think Taz just got the luckiest smoke bang ever. Fair fucking play, Taz. Why does Bamboozle die? Because he's in a 1v4. Like, okay, fine. Nothing done wrong there. Who else? Like, where's the... Oh, yeah. Okay, so Ferdy trades with Taz for B backside. The reason why Ascendancy lost this round is because of those 2 initial picks of Rover and Tay trying to crouch walk to take space and getting shut down by by VGG. The gunfight between Rover and Goblin, 50-50, okay? That could have gone either way. But between Tay, Imagine, and blue 4, it may have been a 1-on-1 gunfight, but it was certainly not a 1-on-1 play and an interaction. So then that put VGG into a 5v3, and Ascendancy had to make a play that forced them into a bad position. Nicely done from Vanguard. That's their first round. Nicely won round. So now, blue 4 and Imagine must have enjoyed what they were doing last round. They've done it again. This is fine. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I would say have blue 4 at the start of the round on backside and then have him come into pond to audio bait. But it's fine to do this. So now, info straight away. It's an A push. Imagine here's this in this position. Nice nade. Nice nade. So rotations comes in. Power area. Tay tries to take that space, but blue 4 and Imagine are playing it together. Tay gets shut down. So 4 versus 3 now for VGG. This, I think, is the other round that they win. Gooblin's still on site as well. This isn't a retake just yet. It's still Gooblin on site. Oh, you poor boy. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Nice. Redemption. Oh, do Ascendancy win this? Oh my gosh. Anyways, Frenzy one-on-one gunfighted Ferdy should have played together. And now it looks like I think Gooblin's also... No. Okay, they're kind of playing this together, but not really. But Gooblin's done well to basically fake... I don't know whether he's done this intentionally, but we see here, okay, nice kill from Gooblin. Frenzy pushes Ferdy on his own. Gooblin baits the swing, pulls back in, baits out shots, and as Ferdy's reloading, Gooblin shuts him down. Now just a 1 versus 2 for Rover. Can't close out on that kill. Okay. So we see Gooblin sticks. Taz, you're a good teammate. You're a smart guy. Taz knows that the plant is set up for a position where Rover has to walk a little bit further. So what does Taz do? He swings the wide angle to shut that down. Instead of playing the angle which Rover was going to swing and look at to kill the planter, and accidentally will call Taz, he swung the different angle. That's smart. Again, nice round for BGG. They've sort of figured out, these last 2 rounds they won, they figured out how to set up their defense. But now Ascendancy's had 2 rounds to realize this. So let's go over this again. Well, let's go over this round now. No more mid presence from Ascendancy. Just full A slam. Tay's pissed. Catches Imagine. Oh, I love moments like these. Imagine gets a kill with his nade. Hello, Imagine. Why are we putting our gun down there? Anyways. Blue 4, not able to refrag, just a little bit late to it. So now Tay in control, not really in control of it, but Tay's got bridge, kind of for free. He should be worried about 3-way, but he's not because VGG rotate CT a lot. Anyways, retake onto the A site, kind of. It depends on the value Gooblin gets on A, but it's looking like a retake, okay? And we've seen VGG haven't won a single retake yet. So Gooblin's been figured out where he is, shut down. Blue 4's killed Tay. Blue 4's in control of the power position, but now it's a retake, okay? 3v3 retake. Ascendancy should win this because of the advantage of retaking this. So now they're going together. They're going to come from CT. Just like to emphasize how annoying a retake is. Look how many angles Frenzy can be swung from here. A long, A main, backside rafters, on site, rock, wide right side. There's just too much. But VGG coming in together. 3 versus 3. Frenzy Killer, you are the GOAT. Nice kill from Frenzy. 3v2. Taz, clear your corners. Never mind. I remember this round. Oh my god. Nicely done. Actually a good retake from VGG. What do they do wrong? They don't play for the scan. So plant is down. Ferdy has to defend plant. He can't let them stick. What should VGG do? Use that to force. So Ferdy's going to be forced into a worse position, just like last round with how Gooblin stuck and Taz swung reality. It should be the same here with Frenzy and Blue 4. What do? They both swing him. Good fucking aim, Ferdy Mon. Good fucking aim. Nice. Nice. 6-2. Attack now. VGG. And look at this. Look at how Ascendancy play their defense. 1 in CT. I like this. If you're not going to control the power position that is top pond stairs, have a lot of people CT. They have 2 people on A site. That's how it should be. They kind of rotate quickly, but it's fine. This is ballsy from, I think that's either Goblin or Frenzy Killer. Tay gets a pick onto Imagine. Nice nade. No, I can't see what happens. Either way, like, okay, so VGG have CT here. They just need to push A. But the issue is Ascendancy are all stacking A. They have 3 people towards A. Like Ascendancy, they're surrounded by VGG almost completely, but they have a lot of people in the little bubble that's being controlled. Let's just see what happens. This should just be a lot of team play. Nice from Blue 4. They're playing together. VGG are going to take A site, A site together. They're going to play their numbers. Goblin gets Ferdimon. They're all swinging these together. The only issue I have is, like, okay, I don't know if this is an IGL call or a choice by the guy carrying Scanner, but they're taking A site. They're fucking going on, all of them together. Why on God's green earth is Scanner running into CT and trying to go A from CT? That's my only issue. It works. Okay. What happened? What went wrong? We see 6 and 8 taking A site together, clearing everything. But they split apart. And Rover gets a one-on-one gunfight and is still alive. Goblin refrags his teammate. Taz having to deal with the 2 people that are coming from B site. Okay, Vanguard win the round. I thought this was a 9-2, it's a 9-3. Nicely done from VGG. Fancy play, run up alley, go CT, crush A. Only thing I can say, VGG did not have enough presence on A from main and long. They need a little bit more coming from main and long. But either way, it was a nice round. It worked. What did Ascendancy do wrong? They let VGG up alleyway, and they let VGG into CT. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. This is what you guys get for crouch walking in the most nadeable, knifeable, flashable position in the game. Any nade, any pre-nade, any knife thrown from here. Wee bong. Yeah, yeah. Good shit, Bambuza. Good fucking shit. So 5v4. So VGG's momentum kind of ruined. I think they start panicking after that knife. Just all stacking towards mid now, but Ascendancy are pretty aware of it. Rover just thinking, oh, we have no one on A. Good idea from Rover to anchor A site. I like it. VGG fiddling with their nuts right now. They're just all fucking mid. Good fucking shit. This is the issue with hopping on, like, the most predictable angle in the game. Well, not predictable, but, like, if anyone's swinging alley, they're checking, okay, look. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Check that pixel. N fucking S, though. That was a nice shot. And he's seen Blue 4 as well. Blue 4 feeling a bit of pressure now from the fact it's a 5v3. He's trying to make a play. He's trying to take this space. Flashed, shut down. Tay there to shut it down. Ferdy kills Frenzy Killer, who tried solo crouch walking up waves. I'm not surprised this didn't work out for VGG. They kind of, that knife rattled them. They all just spread apart and started trying to solo push things. Nice from Capsy to, I don't know where that kill came from. Capsy push down cave. Yeah, sure. Okay. 7-3. I love the vector. I love it. 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 Thank you. Okay. What do we see go wrong from VGG here? Or actually, let's go first. Ascendancy. What are you doing wrong? Tay, rush to mid. You kill hungry boy. You kill hungry boy. Get fucked. Don't get kill hungry. Pushing 3-way sucks. You just get pinched. Imagine if they were defaulting. You would have been pinched. Imagine if they were doing an A push. You still would have been fucked. Well, they are doing an A push. Anyways, VGG get a nice pick in mid. Rover on backside, being a ball lake for VGG. It's a 4v4. VGG don't have site control yet. We see one person solo pushing into site on their own. Rover shuts it down. Where did Ferdy's pick come from? I was actually just looking at minimap and not Ferdy. Ferdy... Oh, I like this pre-fire. He hears pond, he just pre-fires that angle. Goblin walks into it. That's like, I always like people holding a small angle and just pre-firing it, hoping someone runs across the angle. It's not a pixel peek, it's just holding an angle that's small so that you can't get fucked. Anyways. Bloodymon, nice pre-fire. Reality punishes the person that ran onto A site on their own. Bambuza punishes the idiots that ran into CT just to get pinched from A and B. Blue 4, Frenzy Killer now on his own on a long scanner. He nearly wins this. So, slammed. Okay. Ascendancy going to win this round, but why is Ferdy taking this fight? Nice Frenzy Killer, good punish. Anyways, Frenzy does something nice here. This is like a good play. It's just a shame because it's not a good play. Anyways, this is a good play. Runs away, shot in the butt a little bit. He just needs to commit to a rotation here. The thing is, 1v3, Ascendancy are not in a rush to rotate to retake. Like, they're not worried that Frenzy's going to go plant on B because then they can just group up and retake together. So Frenzy just needs to commit to a rotation here, in my opinion. Vector, Goat, Messiah, 3K. Good job, Rover. 8-3, final round. We see a Waves push come out from Ascendancy. I don't like Waves pushes. I mean, we saw VGG get shut down on it, like Poise used to try and do it. I just don't like it. It does work out for them here because for some reason VGG are fucking balls. Okay. Sort your shit out at the start of the round because we see number 9, Imagine, just whip back around. So now he's late to the skate park. Whenever you're doing a B for Kidi or like just putting skate park presence, everyone should just be guns up at this point. Like, expect a push at all time. Like, there's no harm in it. So here we see like, it's literally Frenzy Killer's the only one capable of fighting them now. Frenzy Killer does well to shut down Bambuza. Ascendancy have just gone for full-on aggression here. Rover's cleared out A, so they know it's a B. And Ascendancy just have so much map control being on this wall here. Imagine swings it. He's the only person... Okay, Imagine's come late because he was going mid and then had to come to B. Why is he the first person to be pushing this? Because he's the only one that has any confidence, because he's playing well. So good for you, Imagine. Good swing. What goes wrong? I don't know. Why, like, do we not know that Tay was here? Either way. Teammates, please refrag him. Thank you. Thank you. 3 versus 2. Look at this. They have number advantage. Okay, hold on. So Goblin knows Rover's here. Goblin hears Rover run into pond. I'm so sure Goblin hears this. Yeah, he does hear it because he stops looking at it. Let's take that space on bridge that Rover's given away. Let's rotate because that's what we should be doing. We need to control the rotations. Rover and Ferdy are now stacking, quote unquote, towards the B site. VGG just freeze. Maybe Goblin didn't hear Rover because he's still holding the angle, but they need to do something. They're going to crouch forward. They're going to take this bridge control. But what is Taz is just like out and about having the time of his life. Tries taking Cave on his own. Loses the one-on-one gunfight to Ferdy. So now just 2v2. No info. Goblin has CT. Frenzy should just be on A site at this point. Nice. Nice from Goblin. Okay, VGG win this round. That's what they should have done earlier on in the game. Goblin should have taken CT to just choke off their rotations from being able to rotate to A. This is what they should have done before Taz died to like trying to solo push cave. Anyways, Bull Lake of a retake, like this is probably the arguably the hardest retake in the game is a 1v2 on A. Because it's just 30 and he's just got to clear infinite shit at the same time. Infinite shit. They actually both were able to see him, just to emphasize how annoying this is for 30 to retake. Because they hear him on site, Frenzy Killer swings him, Goodwin also swung him at the same time. 8-4. So. Be fake. Don't mind it. Don't mind it. Barova just anchored because the fake wasn't convincing enough. The timing was done wrong here, okay? The timing was done wrong. Goblin got absolutely zero value entering onto that B site. And Blue 4's not with him. What does this tell me? Ascendancy haven't rotated yet. Why would they rotate? Why would they need to rotate? They have their players on B site alive. Blue 4 now backs off and probably calls push A. Why on God's green earth would the Ascendancy have rotated? Nobody's up cave. Nobody's up waves. They still have B healthily. They still have mid healthily. This is a very, very telegraphed fake. And Rover's there to shut it down. This is the punishment you get for trying to fake wrong. And then this is just like... imagine. Do we have ears? I'm going to say... Okay, because I've been too nice to Ascendancy on this map because they obviously won it. But Rover, this is the shittest grenade I've ever seen. Okay, you throw a completely uncooked grenade, and I imagine just walked into it. The only reason why I can think he'd walk into it is because he can't hear it because it's so fucking loud from these guys that are just screaming on cast. So, good kill, Rover. Taz just has no idea where you are. Good shit. Good shit. Apart from the uncooked grenade. Fucking hated that. But good shit. Good shit. Worst fake of VGG's careers. Blue 4 just like fucking, I don't know, 1v5, bro. Do what you want. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Well done, Ascendancy. VGG, you guys, it took you 5 rounds to figure out how to defend, but you did. But you sold way too many defense rounds to even try to win attack. To sum it all up, well played, Ascendancy. You guys controlled the power position that I like to talk about more than VGG, which allowed you to have a better attack. You took A site when VGG weren't stacking it. Nice. You punished VGG when they tried pushing Escape Heart to take space. Nice. Defense was just like, Key's a defense-sided map. If you're defending with the setup we talked about, which you guys were, controlling the power position, stacking A, little people on B, you're going to win it. So nice, Ascendancy. You played textbook Veil. VGG, better luck next time. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Where's the stop button?